Hello. This is part two of my presentation. I unfortunately had to split it up because I guess this I'm using my laptop camera here, so I guess it only records a certain part. But anyway, let's get on with it. Now here I want to talk about the second procedure, which is second condition, where uh, the second reason we decided to utilize a different method in order to get our results. In this one, I have the picture here, but unfortunately I can't show it. We have a authority figure representing one of our group members, wearing casual clothes you would wear in a mall, to the gym, maybe stuff like that. Sitting next to her with her phone out, and she's sitting next to the cone where we have the parking lot space blocked off. Now, so basically, all we did with second condition was we sort of added another factor into it, factor of an actual physical authority figure along with the signifier, which is the cone, to kind of see what kind of results we would get. I can definitely say for sure that having an actual authority figure there to kind of look at over the spot definitely amplified the obedience factor of our experiment and how it affected the drivers who passed by. A lot of times the drivers passed by. Again, they would just come in. They would see the authority figure with the cone, and they would sort of just pass by and kind of just pass by. I think part of this was because besides having the cone there, we actually had an actual authority figure there to look over, kind of look over the area, which kind of gives a little more apprehension on the participant, the one who's seeing this, outside of their car. They don't want to kind of rock the boat, so they went on past. So I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that we actually had an actual person there instead of just a cone. And I think that added a bigger factor to it, somewhat of other intimidation. Although, like the first situation, though, this wasn't always the case. There was an instance where one of our the authority figure walked away from the spot, and I guess the driver, who I guess thought he caught a lucky break or something, decided for some reason to back into the spot. It was interesting because we actually managed to catch him. We actually managed to catch him before he could before he could kind of back in fully, and we're kind of like oh, you can't park here, oh, you can't go and do this and go, you can't go and do that, you can't park here, sir. And with some people, it happened a couple times, and the reactions were interesting because with some people, most people, people were like, they were like, oh, well, I'm sorry, I didn't know, and I'm sorry, like, I try not to cause trouble, so he would back away. Even smaller instances where the individual actually cursed one of us out, because I guess they were flustered, frustrated, and whatnot. It really kind of gives you insight into the whole range of emotions that can occur if you put an individual in that position. So yeah, it was sort of like people were almost like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, or to, why are you doing this, and yada yada, and luckily it never got confrontational, but people did get angry about it. So, anyway, moving on. Okay, so this and now right now I'm on the third condition. Now this one, okay, now excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and split this up into 3 parts just to make it easier. So I'm gonna start recording this one, and I'll start recording the other one.